My mom didn't want to take from him because she was too prideful. She hadn't seen cocaine yet, so she thought it was like baby powder. She threw the shit out, and my dad freaked out. I talked about that, like the first time I ran in my dad's room, saw him with someone, ran back to my room. And my dad walked in and said, you know, were you scared? Yeah. Well, it's called fucking, and one day you're gonna like it too, you know. And I'm like, ew, no. That's what we grew up with, you know. And then I went to school driving home, and went to school the next day, and it's like, what did you learn over the weekend? I learned about fucking.
Wow. And I just found out some time ago that sometimes women don't have orgasms, and that fucked me up. No, because I just knew I was doing some serious fucking. Right, I'm talking about where you get the hump in your back and shit, you know.
Hey, this is Rain Pryor, and you're watching Thisis50.com.
Thisis50, my
No!
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I said it!
Okay.
Right? Bitch. My dad is a true artist. My dad is all truth. It's like when you first said to me, oh, you're such an open book and you're so not bougie or whatever. And it's like, my dad wouldn't allow that. Dad would slap the shit out of us. He'd be like, yeah. Like, I remember one time I said to somebody, we were like in Jamaica and someone was like waiting on us at a table. And I said, I don't even remember what I said, but all I know is my dad's hand came across the table like from over the other end of the room and popped me and my nose just went.
He ain't talking now, huh? Come on, Big Mos, say something. Let's get down.
And he was like, you will never disrespect anybody that way.
Wow.
And I was like, you know, we weren't allowed. We had to make our own beds. We all had to have jobs. And so back to not having. My dad didn't give us stuff. Like if we lived with him, we got stuff. Sometimes he would give us money, but the one thing he didn't teach us how to do was manage our money.
Right.
So we thought, you know, you get money, you spend money. That's what we saw Dad do. But we were never given things, and he gave a lot to whores. And I think there's two things. I think money was power for him. So, you know, women would come. You have the money, the women come, you know.
I'm talking about the big bucks. I ain't talking about that little bitty money. We're talking about big money.
But what's funny is like women have the power because we have the cooch. We invite you to enter us, so we own that, but we forget that too. We forget that dynamic also. And so they would forget and they would go to Dad because he had all the stuff. We couldn't do that for him. So why would we get it?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we don't need it. We just want to be with Daddy.
Right. So you don't have control over even like who plays him inside of his movie.
No, because if I did, I already know people I would pick.
Who
so,
would you pick?
You know, the actors that I really am fond of are those like Mos Def.
He's not a comedian.
It doesn't matter to me that they're not a comedian. The thing is the essence of who my dad was. The essence, yeah.
Okay.
Because there aren't any comedians that I think could play Richard Pryor. Like, I love Eddie Griffin. I'm friends with him. I consider him my big brother. He played my dad in an HBO thing. But I don't think that's okay. Like, for me, I don't want someone who can imitate my dad. It's almost like Jamie Foxx, when he played Ray Charles.
Right.
Right? He didn't imitate Ray Charles. He had the essence of Ray Charles. And I think someone who is a dynamic actor can bring that essence. I'm waiting for the day somebody says, we're gonna make your book into a movie. My book is honest. It reflects the truth, at least for my brothers and my sisters, although some of it's about me. Obviously, it's my life, not theirs. But the essence of who our dad was is reflected in that book. And I think our dad deserves praise and deserves honor for who he was and what he gave to the comedy world and what he gave to human beings.
One thing I got out of it was magic I'd like to share with you. You know, it's like I was leaving and I was sitting in the hotel and a voice said to me, said, look around, what do you see? And I said, I see all colors of people doing everything, you know. And the voice said, do you see any niggas? And I said, no. And I said, you know why? Because there aren't any.
Why didn't he like talking about other comedians and what was his issue with that? Because, you know, being a comedian, we rag on each other a lot.
But he didn't hang. He didn't hang with the other comedians. So why would he? You know what I mean? Like he would, you know, I think the biggest thing that always used to piss me off is that we would go to his house and Comedy Central would be running like 24 hours. And I'm like, why are you making my dad sit in front of the fucking television and watch these young up and coming comedians do him?
Right.
Like, you know, and sometimes, yeah, he would laugh because my dad found people funny, you know, but it wasn't. That's not the generation he grew up in. The generation he grew up in were like, you know, Robin Williams and Chevy Chase and Dick Gregory and whatever, and like you would all get together afterwards at some coffee house and share notes of the evening, and then talk, you know, do blow and share more notes, and do blow and go more notes about now something else because the blow
Dick
took
Gregory
over.
was
You know, no, but no. But I'm just no. But that whole, you know, that synergy of camaraderie is so different than it is now. You know, because comedians now, you get on stage and you do your thing, you come off afterwards, they're looking at you like,
yeah.
You know, and you're like, how did I do? And they're like, oh yeah, brother, real good.
Yeah.
In the meantime, they're telling them, did you see that shit up there? You know,
yeah,
it's a different.
That's exactly how it go.
Right. And
people hating while you on stage.
Right.
I don't like that shit for sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
Hilarious.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let you get out of it because I know you got some more famous shit to do.
I got to get back to the babies.
Oh, so like I'm not gonna get a chance to see the play this time?
Yeah, you are. When are you coming?
Is it here this week?
The play runs every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at the Actors Temple Theater in New York City.
I would like to come
Please,
on Sunday.
please come. Oh, next Sunday? Can you
Yes.
come? Yes!
I would like to.
Right on. All right, cool.
Cool. That sounds
Done.
like a plan.
Done.
All right, well, like I always say, you just can't say you're real or something. You got to be Rain Pryor. We are over and we out of here. Hey, y'all go to commercial. Do I have something in mind? And remember, don't kiss them hoes in the mouth.